the goal is when I'm backing up out of here is to not run into any of the bikes and cause like a domino effect. I've done a pretty good job at it. Alright, so now we're headed to two dealerships today. Both are in the Philadelphia area. One is one that we work with a lot. We probably buy somewhere around maybe $500,000 of bikes a year from this one place. The other one's brand new. Well, not brand new to us. We've been trying to get in their doors for a little while, past couple of years, and then Caleb called them about a week ago, and they said they got some bikes they want to sell us. So that's kind of the icebreaker deal. Hopefully we don't screw it up.
Hopefully they like us and keep selling us motors.
Like if we walk in and lean up against a new bike and like they all topple over like what are that? Dominoes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we can't do that stuff. We gotta make this like, or if a check bounces.
Right.
You know, we gotta
make sure that check doesn't bounce.
We gotta make this a pretty good a good situation for them.
Especially if they cash the check after next week.
Oh! Yeah, we got some big stuff coming up next week. So we're gonna go to the first place and see how that goes. Those are the ugliest looking saddlebags I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, look at this, look at this. What is going on here?
Oh, gross.
They screw that into the back fender?
That's so bad looking.
What is this thing? No way, aftermarket heated grips.
They're so fat.
That's crazy.
That's hard. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey boys, what's up?
How you doing, sir?
Good.
They actually normally these come with a like that type of aluminum finish front end, but because more people like the chrome, they decided to chrome the whole thing out. It looks sick. I think it looks awesome.
You must be rolling in a, you got like 6 or 7 guys with you. My God.
Well, we need a camera guy.
I mean, everybody needs a camera guy. You got a camera guy?
Camera guy.
Can't afford it.
Too busy chroming out front ends of Fat Boys and stuff like that.
You know, one of the complaints about the front ends is the guys don't like the polish.
I like it.
So we threw the chrome front end on there about 2 months ago.
What it cost?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly.
Did you guys re-chrome it, or you threw a you bought it?
You don't re-chrome anymore.
just gonna put them on the front fork?
Yeah. Put one on the back. Jacket. Yeah, I think it's going anywhere.
So the goal is when I'm backing up out of here is to not run into any of the bikes and cause like a domino effect. I've done a pretty good job at it.
The coffee.
Oh, I should have known.
All over it. Oh.
No.
Caleb.
Jay, is that my jacket or your jacket?
That's my jacket. Not a huge deal.
If anything, the wipe off. Full of diapers. Alright, so we just got done picking up the first 2 bikes. We buy a lot of bikes from those guys. They've always treated us good.
Got an NC700X. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Was that the automatic?
No, it's a manual one actually.
That's actually kind of unusual.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're super fun bikes. Maybe we'll throw some cool stats of these bikes down.
We got a Fat Bob too, with the aftermarket heated grips, which
Yeah,
were so nice in the cold.
Oh, the guy said that the guy who traded that Fat Bob in traded in for a street 750.
What?
Kind of unusual.
You traded their Fat Bob in for a street 750.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Not even a street rod, just a street 750.
Street 750.
Interesting.
All the way.
Cool.
All right, so now we're headed to Barb's Harley Davidson.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Arrive at Barb's Harley Davidson.
What are these people doing?
Yeah, just walk right across here.
Free demo rides? We should go in and... Oh, we should have demoed everything. We're looking for Bill.
We're looking for a guy named Bill. It's all right there. Not the middle. This one? Right around the corner. Yeah. Bill Beard?
Yes.
Okay, right here. Yeah, this one.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's Caleb?
I'm Sean.
Sean?
It's Caleb.
Caleb.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Harrison.
Hey, Harrison. Nice to meet you guys.
It's a nice looking store you have.
Thank you. Thank you.
Real nice
We
looking.
try.
And then, so what? That's service over there?
Over there is used motorcycles. Services in the back.
This is all new. That's used.
used, storage, and then service.
Pretty big
So I
operation.
can give you the nickel tour if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, and you want to crunch some numbers, something like that, and then we have all motorcycles, new motorcycles.
This is a pretty good one.
Nah, this is an older one.
That's pretty good.
Does this one run?
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite riding motorcycles.
Really?
That's so dope.
So, you know, the brakes are twin cam brakes. The front end is from a 2003. Everything's 2003 Softail. The front fenders are 2005 Deluxe. And the tanks are Evo 5-gallon flat sides, so they're Harley tanks. I bought them in prime and just painted them.
And what's the frame?
It's stock frame.
Stock frame.
swing-arm frame. Yeah.
Wow.
That's super cool.
And is that only kickstart?
Kick and electric.
It's a giant battery on that thing.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's where all the that's the original FLH battery box, but it's fake. I welded up a box and I put all the electronics inside of it. So it has a lithium-ion battery and then like a little Barbie Jeep battery. That's what fires the starter. And then all the dumps and pumps and everything like that for the air rod are hidden inside there. I can tell you, I want 12.5 for it, which may seem high for a shovel head, but with all the work that went into it, it's a custom motorcycle. So it's 12.5.
12.5. There it is.
Old stuff.
Yeah.
Saddlebag and stood in it and said, look how sturdy everything is. And
He stood in the saddlebag?
yeah, to show us how sturdy the bracketry and everything was.
Like the fiberglass shouldn't even be that sturdy.
That's crazy.
Because you want to put a body in your saddlebag.
The only way to know how to tell that it's a 750 is by looking at the tachometer, because it redlines at 14 and a half. I think the 600 is redline like 15 or 16.
Interesting.
There's no stickers on it anywhere.
Yeah, no, not at all. What does it usually say 750 like on the back?
Yeah. All right, I'll wrap up the paperwork with the guy if you guys wanna. Alright, so we just bought a, 08 GS6R 750 and an 02,
I think 02 or 03, yeah.
a 2 or 03 Yamaha Roadstar from that dealership.
How do you feel about that deal?
I think we got good bikes. We'll make money off them. I don't think they have any intentions of ever working with us, ever. Probably never get. They like to sell everything.
Right.
And I don't fault them for that. I think it kind of hurts the brand a little bit. But ultimately, it's not about the brand, it's about the money, so look how cool that looks. Shine it over. Shine that camera over yonder. I would say let's go grab some food in Philadelphia, but there's no way we're gonna find any place to park anything.
Go to Wahlburgers.
Yo, is that here? Is that right here? Tight.
I don't think.
Are we gonna make it?
What are we gonna make? I'm threading the needle over here.
Alright, this is the main road.
So if there's ever a time that
Hey, can you unlock
we keep out of the bikes,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta get in there?
I need to get there.
This probably looks worse than.
Did you get the rest of them off?
I got it. Should I put them in the middle?
Yeah, the no parking sign.
What if they ticketed each
They can only
individual
take it.
bike?
They can only take.
That's a legit parked up.
Look at these guys. These guys are kind of up.
Yeah, how many of those bikes will be stolen? At least the ramp will be stolen.
The ramp's gone for sure.
Look, this guy, that's Donnie.
How do you know?
From Blue Bloods. That's my friend.
That's my friend Don.
Can someone tell me what government cheese is? Government cheese. Government cheese. Everything's government
I'm
cheese.
gonna look this up.
Mine's pretty good.
Like, we're feeling down people, born and raised, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
You guys hated the idea.
We didn't hate it, we just highly disliked it.
Yup, the bikes are still there.
Woo!
You want to read that email back?
Yeah, you want me to read it verbatim?
Yeah.
Great news, I spoke to a controller. Hey Caleb, great news. I spoke to a controller and we have agreed to sell most of the units. There are 2 that can't go as they've already sold them. Blah, blah, blah. Here's the VIN numbers. Thank you so much for working with us. Once I get your okay, I'll pull them from the website and we can start getting everything together.
So, we put numbers on 22 motorcycles at a Harley Davidson dealership. 22 motorcycles. And they accepted 20 of them.
I expected them to maybe sell, what, a couple?
Yeah, so anytime we put a number on a bike like this, and I don't, you may have not have completely understood why, but I was like, if we put numbers on this many bikes, we got to make sure we can buy every single one of these bikes. And you were like, well, we might just get a couple.
But then we get like 10% of them.
Which I'm thinking the same thing. I'm just thinking like, well, we might just get a couple. That's kind of normal. But if they say yes to all of them,
We have to buy them all.
we don't have to, but you know, we should. So we're buying 20 motorcycles next week. That's like what, 30% of our current inventory?
Yeah. And we're getting some sweet stuff in.
Awesome stuff. You want to ramble off a couple of those names?
Here's a couple cool ones. 2017 Victory Gunner, another Versus 1000. This is gonna be a hard one, but an Indian Scout, 2016.
Oh, we finally bought an Indian.
Oh!
How do we bring back 22 bikes?
I don't know. Our trailer, how many of you on the trailer last time? 8? 12? 9? I think we have 8, right?
Yeah, these are big.
3. Yeah, these are huge bikes. 3, 3, 2.
We could fit one in the van.